could stay like this, forever following you.
Why, hello again. Hi, Katee here, and welcome to the second part of this two-parter. I still don't know if I should call it a series or not, because it doesn't feel like a series, but it's a two-parter. Anyway, I'm assuming that you're here because you probably watched part 1 of our whole Batangas escapade in the Philippines. If you haven't, go ahead and click right here. I will be putting that video up. Basically, I talked about how we even went to Batangas in the first place. I explained the reason why we were in the Philippines for the holidays in the first place. I suggest you watch it first, but if you don't want to, then I'm not forcing you. Do as you please. Now, we shall begin with the part 2. Where did I left off? Oh yeah, so basically after leaving Casa Astillero, my family split and drove over to basically the next resort. It was literally 15 minutes away each other, and we have arrived at STILTS, Calatagan, Batangas. By far, one of the best resorts I've ever been to in the Philippines. So far, I have only been in love with 2 resorts. One is the one that I went to in Kasamoy, which is called Jungle Club. Still hands down the best resort ever. And the second one is STILTS at Calatagan, Batangas. The thing with STILTS is it's very, very exclusive. Like, you can't even book your room through websites like booking.com, Agoda. You have to specifically email the resort. That's how exclusive they are. The main thing about STILTS is their Maldives looking floating cottages. So I really wanted to book one of these floating cottages, but they were all fully booked for like the rest of December. One cottage that would be available for one night on the 23rd. So that means that I would have to book another room for the 22nd. And you know what? I am quite happy that we did. For the first night at STILTS, we stayed over at the Destiny Cottage. Very, very isolated from everything else because Destiny was actually located at the end of the resort. Immediately, Destiny has captured our hearts. Everyone, my whole family, love Destiny so much. So much that we kind of wanted to stay there for 2 nights. Wherever you are staying at STILTS, I suggest just stay at Destiny Cottage. So after checking in at STILTS, the first thing that me and my sisters wanted to do was do something a little bit fun. Decided to do banana boating. We were dropped 3 times and I fell 3 times. Hi. We were all so pissed off with our youngest sister, Christelle, because she was the only one who fell twice. Who fell once. She only fell once. I tried my best to clench my wrist on that handle, but I still fell. Banana boating was really fun, but it took so much of our energy that we decided to just chill when we got back. For dinner, we took the shuttle, the hotel shuttle, back to the restaurant.
Wow. Okay, thanks, bye. Good. That's one of the things that gives. Ask mama.
And we had dishes like bulalo, dynamite Shanghai, bakbet. I think we had sisig.
Dito. Ano ulit? Boss, ako champion doon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kailangan.
When we got back with our full tummies, we basically just all chilled outside in the hammock, and then we all had a good night's sleep. And then the next day we had to check out of Destiny, prepare ourselves, and go check in at the floating cottage. But before all that, we had breakfast first over at the restaurant. We went swimming, and then we went more swimming. You know what? I'll just show you.
There's like 5 swings last night. You didn't see them. Oh, you could ask for scrambled eggs. Palit-palitan lang na. Yes, please. That's great. Look over there. It's a Jessica in her natural habitat.
We actually tried playing volleyball, but I am just not sporty at all. I did try. Around 1:30, the hotel reception called back and they said your room is ready. So we went over and brought our stuff to the floating cottage called Wishes. It was still very pretty, but it kind of felt old compared to Destiny. We all still really enjoyed it though. Being in a floating cottage was just one of the things I've always wanted to do. And I will do it for sure one day in Maldives, but not today. After checking in at Wishes, me and my sisters had another hour or two to spare while our parents got massages. So we decided to do something very extreme again. Me and my sister Cheska went paddle boarding, and our two younger sisters went kayaking.
We'll ever trust, yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
I am so proud of myself because I did not fall. And I tried standing up for the longest time. We had an hour to do that, and I stood up for like at least 60-70% of the time. It was really fun, but I kind of freaked out going back. One of my sisters fell and basically broke her power bank and stuff like that. One of my other sisters also fell. It's all in good memory at this point. Let me tell you, paddleboarding for an hour is tiring AF. But our youngest sister, Crystal, still wanted to do both kayaking and paddleboarding, so she did.
Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
So we walked back to our floating cottage, and when we got back, we had facials. I didn't get to film any of the facial because I was getting a facial, but my mom did take pictures, which I would be inserting right now. We look dumb AF, but you know what? That facial was amazing. We got honey cucumber facials. It felt great. This was basically the night that we were gonna have our own little Christmas party for our own family. So my mom went and ordered room service. We decided to do our exchange gifts over at STILTS. We were all wearing orange. You know how we usually spend our Christmas when we are in Macau. And you know what? I'll just let you watch the whole thing.
See the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go.
Wow, show your dance moves. Yes. Malino mo. Lumalapit siya. Wow, you both got each other. Wow. But Tita Mina, who did Tita Mina get? It's from Eddie.
I love my monita. Yes, I do. Won't tell you.
My monita, hindi kinaya ng house. La monita, yes, Mama, why are you not singing? My monita. Oh my God, I love my monita. Yeah. I got it. What's that? I wonder who he got. Wow! Ano yan? Wow! Yun naman pala eh. Wow.
It was such a fun time. The next morning, I woke up pretty early because I wanted to do a Get Ready With Me IGTV. I'm not sure if I posted that at this point, but anyway, follow me at KatieOTD over at Instagram. So I woke up around 5 to 6 a.m. and I looked outside of our room and the water was just gone. Like, I'm not kidding when I say that it gets low tide. It gets low tide to the point that you see mostly sand out until maybe like 2 kilometers away. Today I decided I didn't want to go swimming. I was also kind of feeling ill already. So instead we took this time to have breakfast again and take last minute pictures and just basically chill.
Taas mo na ulit pa.
Finally, it was time to say goodbye to STILTS. I think I could say for my whole family that we did enjoy the whole stay. At this point onwards, we just went back to Tagaytay again, had Starbucks like we usually do. We spent the next 3 more days in the Philippines, had our Christmas there. We went to Mall of Asia, ate at TGIF. I decided not to vlog anymore of the whole Manila thing. Also, I do have a lot of Manila vlogs already. So I guess that this is where I am leaving you off. I hope that you enjoyed this 2-parter videos of basically Batangas. And I will see you next time with another video. Probably a beauty video. I do have a haul of makeup I bought from the Philippines. So let me know if you want to see that. Comment down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.